Well, those comments about an inconsistent environment are very interesting. 3 clubs this year. Lots of chat about his private life as well. Let's not pretend otherwise. My question is, does an inconsistent environment inevitably and have to lead to inconsistent form?
Well, it doesn't help, but if you look back at Marcus's time at United towards the end, where there was obviously issues going on, he had 1 or 2 issues off the field. I think he was late for 1 or 2 meetings at a night out in Belfast, whatever. So he was part of the problem, the environment. Particularly as one of the most experienced players at United, he should have been setting the standards and showing new people at the club what it's like to be a Man United player. But I think that's been well documented. What we have to look at Marcus going, he's got this sort of chance now with England, and he deserves it. No doubt about his talent. No doubt about his talent. He's obviously fantastic. His stats obviously need to improve if he wants to go to that next level, like Thomas Tuchel just said there, in terms of goals and assists. But he has the talent. But the other bit that I think would have frustrated fans, not just maybe England, more United, was his body language, or not running back, or not pressing properly. They're the stuff he has to tidy up. And if he does that, then there's no reason why he can't still become a world-class player. He has the talent. I think there's other bits he still needs to tidy up.
But I do believe all that comes in an environment of consistency. You naturally become more professional in what you're doing. You actually prepare better, and when you're in that kind, in that situation, you do prepare yourself better. You get yourself ready. Your mind's in a different place. Maybe that's what's happening now. I think when you hear what Tuchel said about him, what he's capable of doing, but obviously he needs to back it up with the stats. Absolutely right. But I feel that when he's saying it from a place like now, he's at somewhere like Barcelona, you can feel like he's in an environment where you can feel like he's in a consistent environment where he can now, express himself.
And it seems as if he appreciates. He's got a second. In a way, he's got a second chance here now. And he's got a real opportunity.
And he deserves that. That's what sport is about. We've seen footballers before. You get second, third chance or whatever. He's got that opportunity. You think over the next few months, or getting on tonight, and if he gets that opportunity, a bit like Serbia, go and make something happen, affect the game. But it's always a reminder to all of us, trying to get to that highest level. Talent alone is not enough. He's got to have the rest of it. And I want to kind of go back to Riley with the environment. But remember, if you're part of that environment and you're causing problems at the club by being late and not being a top pro, then you're part of the problem.
Yeah, you're not helping the environment.
No, you're not helping the environment. Absolutely not. So he's got to mature a little bit. And he's 27, so there's plenty of time for him. And again, I don't begrudge the guy another chance.
If he is at his best, a front 3, if they're all fit, of Rashford, Kane and Saka, is a seriously good front 3 for England.
Yeah, I do think that. I think that, to be totally honest, Anthony Gordon's, I think, he's very fortunate to continue to be starting because, I'm not saying that he's ripping it up at the moment, but I think that Rashford, the way Rashford's playing at the moment, it wouldn't surprise if he was starting because he himself is playing quite well.
Has he got more than Gordon in, an all-round more of a game than Gordon?
I think so. I personally think he's got more about him. And put yourself in the shoes of a full-back. If you see Marcus running at you, with or without the ball, then you would be absolutely worried. But of course, the other part of the game is what he does out of possession. And that's what the manager will be looking at. We know your talent is there. You've got the stats to back it up. You know you're a handful. You put people on the back foot. But it's what you do out of possession and become a team player, good body language. When you're pressing, if you're pressing, press properly. At United, he'd close people down sometimes, but it was half-hearted.
With everything what's happened as well, he's like we're saying, 28. Maybe now he's realised whether he was one of the problems or he's in a place where he's got
the emotional intelligence at this age now to know what an opportunity this is in the second half of his career.